Hey guys, today's video is all about marketing, but before we get to that, please subscribe. So today we've had On The Move magazine, which are an in-house magazine for London Underground, which is where I work. I work part-time as a station supervisor at Camden on the night tube, and that allows me to work full-time as a filmmaker during the week. So we don't have a marketing budget for Lonely Stick of Dynamite, so we're using the network that we have, and it just so happens we're using the resources at the Underground, and we're trying to appeal for people to subscribe to our channel so that we can build up our base. As you probably know, we're really working hard to get 10,000 subscribers. If we can reach that number, that opens up the facilities of the YouTube studios. So we need access to YouTube studios so that we can take all the models that we've built and then we can film them against a green screen background, and then we can drop them into our finished film. So when I was doing the interview, I was really conscious of what I was trying to stress, what I was trying to underline, and that was there are so many employees of London Underground, and if we can bring them to subscribe to us, it's really going to allow us to achieve our objective. So I was talking about financing, how the studio came about, I was talking about all the models, and talking about all the amazing people that we've been working with. I was also really stressing that us as filmmakers, we're like the weakest link in this whole process. And that by working with better people, it really raises your game and you learn so much through that process. So even though we were talking to On The Move magazine, which is an in-house magazine for the Underground, and that's a very kind of specialist audience, I thought, right, let's try and make this as broad an appeal as possible, because you don't know who's reading this magazine and you don't know who the journalist is. And it just turns out that Paul, the journalist, is a freelance journalist, and at the end of the interview, off camera, he said to me, I really like the piece, it'll probably be quite a small piece for our magazine, but I'm going to try and get it into some other publications. So always tell your story, be enthusiastic about it, really try and get as much across as possible. Work it out before, plan it. Work out what you want to say, what are the important things, what do you want to stress, what do you want people to hear, how do you want the audience to be enthusiastic? If you're not enthusiastic, your audience isn't going to be enthusiastic. So that's one of the key things to remember when doing an interview. So hopefully that's been really informative and given you some kind of idea of what takes place in an interview. I mean, it was odd for me, I'm really kind of getting used to this whole process, but hopefully there's something in there for you that you can learn from and put into your own filmmaking practice. Thanks for watching, guys. There's loads more tips coming. There's plenty more videos on the way. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe.